it's your boy Plunger. But don't you worry, I'm here to sing the previously. I'll tell you about a special place where humans, robots, and goblins can all be queens. We're given wicked looks on that runway in New Albion. This silk is calling me. Make Mama L proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She'll judge all our fits. We're all gonna scream, Vol! Look at us now. We're dungeon drag queens, and we compete for the crown. Mama L, we're having some fun on the runway in heels and the dresses we made at the Dungeon Drag Race. We're all competing at the Dungeon Drag Race. Who will slash A away at the Dungeon Drag Race? Who will take the crown at the Dungeon Drag Race? Dungeon Drag Race blew up. My guts are on the floor. Bridgestone's in the bathroom, secret chat behind closed doors. 3 cats in a giant cat suit. Deimos and Mercurius reunited at last. Phaleon has wicked dreams, she's fully dressed to kill. Oh good boy, you made a really bad girl. Didn't make Mama L proud, I took dead last. But Mercurius had to slash A away. Vault, so many blades cut him to shreds, and now he is dead like me, Mama L. At least we had fun on the stage in our drag. Not sure we belong at the Dungeon Drag Race. We're all competing at the Dungeon Drag Race. Who will slash A away at the Dungeon Drag Race? Who will take the crown at the Dungeon Drag Race? Dungeon Drag Race. Everyone seems to wanna win. Something about a cult or maybe a heist. I don't really know. Oh Mama L, this season only one can win the crown, and the stakes seem so high. Vault, who's gonna win? Deimos or Phaleon? They both slayed so well. Silence! Mama L decided Phaleon gets the crown, and she struts over Deimos at the Dungeon Drag Race. We all competed at the Dungeon Drag Race. Mercurius slash shade away, Dungeon Drag Race. Phaleon took the crown at the Dungeon Drag Race. Dungeon Drag Race. Now friend and foe gets to go to a party. Will they help their friends do their little heist? They had a good old time, but now they gotta leave. What will they do after the Dungeon Drag Race falls? What the hell am I even doing here? Deimos, why'd you call me here? You wanted me to beat these bitches? Well, I got news for you. I don't perform on command. I don't even perform really. Look at me. I'm a mess. I'm a fucking mess. I killed myself. I blew myself up for Pete's sake. Whatever. So, what are we doing now? We going to get ice cream or something?
Friend and Foe Adventure Co. is an immaturely mature podcast. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Welcome back. I'm your BM, Bunker Master Riley here. And we have everybody here from the, except for other Matt, who played Elven Degenerates. That was so fun to do the whole drag race thing, right? I hope. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes, I was definitely there.
I also just want to thank you, Riley, for not making me the other Matt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? There's actually quick side story is that, so that Matt is like a really good friend of mine. I play board games with him, love him to death. I had talked to him about coming on once, and there was a week where you couldn't come. I think it was that Mr. Jenkins episode. And so I was going to have him come on and just be Matt and be good boy for that session. And then it would just be like, I'm Matt. I play, good boy or whatever.
I'm Matt. I play Matt playing good boy.
Yeah.
I think I remember you asking me if I'd be okay.
Oh,
with
yeah.
that,
I did ask you first. I was like, did I ask?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which is fine. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah. I thought it would have been really funny and very like good boy-esque to be like, well, now I'm just kind of a different person right now. Well, let's start with frivolous facts. And mine today, oh gosh, this is going to be a little bit of build up. Maybe this was the wrong day to do it, but I was asking Phil, like, what do you think New Albion military is like? Like, are there different branches? Like we have, Marines, Army, Navy, all that, right? Air Force. And he was like, I think it's just tiered to the social classes. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's really unique. That's really cool. So I was thinking more on that. And so the way that New Albion military is, it is tiered. So there's like clay soldiers, and clay soldiers aren't allowed to give orders to anyone, even themselves. And then they have to have at least one silver soldier there that can give orders to them, that can like represent them. They're also not allowed to leave the country at all because they're clay. New Albion doesn't want them representing them out in the world, right? And then silver, they're allowed to go out of the country and they're allowed to go on ships. Gold are generally like our commanders. It'll be like one or two of them might generally they operate like in the capital, but then like one or two will command like platoons or like big groups of the other classes. And then diamond are pretty much just like figureheads. They may go do diplomatic things in other countries, but for the most part it's just like very posh, never ever near the line of battle or anything like that. But that's not the frivolous fact. See, that was all just the lead up so that I could get to the frivolous fact. Right, here's the story time. It's just going to be an hour of this. So clay aren't allowed to give orders to anybody, including themselves. But there was once a battle with some psychos who had snuck their way into New Albion one time. And it was a bunch of clay soldiers, and then this gold general was there, and he got too scared to give orders. And so Bartholomew Gray, she slapped him and said, you need to give the order to attack these bandits and psychos back. Like, we can't, people are dying. And he was too scared to do it. So she started giving orders and they won. And it ended up being like a big feather in his cap. And she was executed because she gave an order.
Oh my God.
Dark. So there's a little like military, New Albion military. That's how they treat their clay.
What a way to set the tone for the episode.
Yeah,
Jesus.
who wants to follow that?
Damn.
Real frivolous.
I was going to say.
Well, I'm Kyle. I play Mercurius, and I have a cold today, but I'm being so brave.
He's such a brave boy.
And I think for today, a frivolous fact about Mercurius is that he once was updating the firmware on one of his robot limbs, and he got some malware. And then a bunch of echomancers from maybe New Albion or something, they were mining the Borderlands equivalent of Bitcoin using my software.
Bitchcoin.
You got better though. Bitcoin.
Hi, I'm Phil. I play Tarquin Britstone. Just going to riff off Kyle's ill theme. When Tarquin was ill when he was a kid, he always used to basically make Crawford bake him a special kind of cake to make him feel better.
Wow. Special kind of cake. You can't just leave it there. So.
Now I've got to think of a cake. Coconut. It's a coconut cake, but Crawford had to go and climb a fucking tree and get a coconut. He couldn't buy one, had to go and get the coconut.
Wow. Okay. All right. Fair.
And Tarquin would watch from his bedroom window to make sure that Crawford got the coconut from the tree.
Okay. So that means that you guys have a coconut tree on the Britstone property.
No.
Oh, no. Well, could you see from...
Tarquin has a telescope.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right.
Hello. I don't know why I said hello.
Hello.
Because you are greeting.
Yeah.
Hello. I play Good Boy. Frivolous fact about Good Boy is that he's never been sick.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Is that actually true, or does he just not think he's sick? Does he power through it, or is he just never get sick?
I don't know. Maybe he's always been sick.
Does he know what sick is?
Probably. Probably not.
Yeah. It's like he saw a group of cool kids on the street being like, oh, that's sick. You're sick, bro. You know, that was a sick move, bro. And he's like, nobody's ever told me I'm sick.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a completely different word for it. You know, just wakes up and think, oh, I'm feeling calamitous today.
Wonderful. I love it. Love the mystery there.
Hi, I'm Kimberly. I play Phaleon. And a frivolous fact about Phaleon and Pigeon is that when they're sick, the one who is the most dramatic about being sick is Pigeon, of course.
Oh, wow. Wait, do they get sick together?
I mean, I guess sometimes, right? Because they're close by each other most of the time.
Okay. So they like are exposed to the same type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right.
What up? I'm Rebecca. I play Sailor Twift, and I guess a frivolous fact about Sailor is she's taking a bit of a break, wearing a lot of denim on denim and cream-colored dresses to weddings.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a reason?
Because she's Sailor Twift.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Dumb question.
Obviously.
What up? It's your boy, Nick. I play Deimos. And a frivolous fact about Deimos is that while spending time with Mercurius in their shared past, anytime Mercurius would get sick, Deimos would rub NyQuil, Borderlands equivalent of NyQuil, into his joints. Lizard, huh?
Yeah, you have
the NyQuil lizard.
There's a NyQuil lizard, which is an unaired episode so far.
Oh, that's unaired. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. No,
Well,
it's
I'm
funny.
gonna roll
We've
with it.
referenced it before, I think. So
Cool, I'll roll with it. He used the NyQuil lizard and rub it on his joints to make him feel better. And now, in the assumption that he is human, he does it to himself as well and tends to rust at the joints because he'll rub the NyQuil lizard into like his elbows and quote unquote aching joints to feel better. He's convinced it works.
nice. I imagine it provides like a little bit of lubrication for a moment, but then probably gets sticky.
Yeah. And then it's like goopy and gunky and like starts stinking after walks. It doesn't absorb into anything. And then it rusts over after a couple days. It's a shame.
That is a shame.
Is it something the lizard secretes, or do you smash the lizard into pulp upon your person?
Is it like there's multiple applications? It's just like whatever.
Actually, if I remember right, this is forever ago, but wasn't it licking? Didn't you just lick the lizard?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, define the lore, please.
This is very important. This is plot sensitive. It's not just frivolous, okay?
Do you suppose it's a suppository lizard?
Oh my god.
Wordplay.
Which way, like head first or tail first? Or does it matter?
I think it's like how a lot of folks are like, oh yeah, you have like Vicks Vapor Rub. Some people say you just rub it on your chest, but other people are like, no, you put a little bit of it under your nose and then you can breathe better. It's like just however users.
Do you put one under your pillow when you go to bed?
It'll get rid of your headache.
I'm not putting that stuff on my face.
It's good for you.
Hi, I'm Alison and I play Lucinda Britstone. A frivolous fact about Lucinda is that the sickest she has ever been is when Crawford took her and Tarquin to the public execution of a clay soldier. And it was like a fair or a carnival. And she ate too much candy floss and missed the execution because she was throwing up pink vomit.
Wow. I was expecting her to be sick from seeing the execution, but no, that was great.
She totally
Good
missed
twist.
it.
Totally
she didn't
missed
realize,
it.
that was the center thing. She was just like, wow, look at all this candy floss and all these people.
Is cotton candy called candy floss over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot that.
No, I mean, you said cotton candy too. And then I was like, oh, is candy floss the same thing? So yeah, great. All right. Perfect. Love it. Everybody did a great job. Previously on Friend and Foe Adventure Co. You don't need to, I don't need to do that because there was a song at the beginning of this one for sure. But for us, you guys did the Dungeon Drag Race to get entrance into a party. And that's what you guys were doing. So who won that?
Surprise, surprise, your wife did.
Whoa, but I wasn't the judge.
I won fair and square.
She did.
That's true.
She slayed.
Slew?
Slain?
But it was too good a joke to miss. I apologize, Kimmy.
She got 1,000 gold. You also got that scepter, that mace scepter from the knight that he gave you that, and you got a crown, and you got the dungeon drag race pin. You got all of that. And the crown and the pin are essentially linked together. They both get you the same benefit, but they don't stack. So it's like you don't always have to wear the crown, but they give you a +2 to charisma checks, like charisma talk checks, or like if you're just trying to be charismatic during a check, you can add +2, which generally would probably be talk check, right? But you could be trying to be like a little flirty or something, and that could be an interact check, you know? So it just depends on how you use it. The mace scepter gives you, it's a weapon that you can use, and it does some chain shock damage. So if you like hit somebody and some enemies are nearby, it'll chain to them and damage them as well. Everybody else, though, and Kimmy as well, you just get paid for being on there because you're not Clay. So, you know, you do get money still. You get 200 gold. Phaleon included, you also get another 200 gold.
Yippee.
And then I assume that you all exchanged echo numbers or echo contacts.
Should probably do that. It's been how many times now we've run into each other and then dipped again without a...
Yeah, why don't I even have my own sister's echo number? All this wondering, did they survive? Is she alive? I could have just phoned.
Send her a little echo text. Hey, you good?
It's because you blocked and reported.
I did, but she replied, new number, who dis?
Question, do you guys want Plunger around for the session? He was around.
Yeah, he should be there. As much as it pains me to say
absolutely.
it, he should be there.
My bestie, my big cheese, my ride or die. Let's go.
Perfect. Well, then in that case, both Mercurius and Plunger did die, so they need to roll for a trauma.
Hey, we perished.
Please don't pee in the cauldron again.
I got 27, which is... Oh, it's a mundane superpower. Oh, we've had that one before. Should I change it?
Which one was it? The hearing fruit?
Hearing fruit?
Yeah.
He could get a new superpower, but we have so many things. What do you think?
What? That's the perfect one to go to a party. There's all like bits of fruit in the punch and like those big, you know, the big like banana hats, you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're all the rage. You could like ask the fruit to earwig on people's conversations.
Well, it doesn't have to be that superpower, right? Like the part of the trauma is like everybody kind of pitches a power, a mundane superpower, and then I would roll to see which one.
Plus, didn't we decide the fruit just shouts its name like a Pokemon?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's just like grape.
It was not helpful at all.
Unless you could take pieces of fruit into the party and you're like, I want to know where this person goes, and you slip a grape in their pocket and then just follow the sound.
Oh, then it's like grape. Yeah, it's like a little tracking.
Okay, right. So you want us to suggest other mundane superpowers?
Yes. Yeah. What? While everybody's thinking real quick, Kyle, what'd you roll?
I got a 55.
Ooh, okay. Blue steel. You came back and are looking good. Maybe a little too good. You're hard to miss. So you get -3 to sneak checks, but +3 to charming talk check.
I'm always doing that Zoolander
you're
thing.
doing it, Zoolander Blue Steel. Let's go. Oh,
Yes.
For a second, I'm the one that wrote this, but for a second I thought it was going to say you can't turn left, but whatever.
Oh, dang.
Oh, man.
that would have been so good.
What if that's part of it? Like, you look so good that, one, you stand out in a crowd, and two, you also can't turn left.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
adding.
damn it.
Let's add to it. You
Yeah,
also
no left turns.
no left turns.
NASCAR, never heard of it.
Superpowers. Does everybody have an idea?
You can remove nail varnish with a touch.
Whoa, okay. All right.
You can look at someone and always know what they had for breakfast.
That's actually useful. You could see who had breakfast together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Mr.
Lord
Mayor.
Esteban and Maria.
This guy had cold pizza for breakfast.
What a slob.
What a loser.
Oh, wait, you're not supposed to eat the NyQuil lizard?
I was going to say not after it's been used, but then that was
Your jewelry never gets tangled.
also really useful. I would take that one.
That would be a pretty cool mundane superpower.
You can transform any metal into pasta with your mind.
Damn.
Whoa.
That would be a really good way to kill a
also
robot,
good.
though.
The King Midas of pasta.
Oh my god, yeah.
All of a sudden, Damos's leg just turns into pasta.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Hell yeah.
Kyle,
You have command over fruit punch.
which I imagine really is just the equivalent of like it just kind of like waves a little bit. It's not
Yeah,
like
maybe.
it can move that much.
Yeah, maybe you could make it like jump up out of the bowl a little bit.
You can spill that on anyone's dress that you want.
You could.
True.
It's a good way to cause distractions.
Yeah.
I could also command it out of, meaning like I could remove stains.
Oh, like Magneto when he gets iron out of people's blood.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's exactly the equivalent of Magneto.
Basically as powerful.
Ooh, but that, I mean, if somebody drinks it, I could kill them with by like it coming through their stomach. That probably wouldn't kill them. That would just hurt.
It depends on how much fruit punch.
Oh yeah, exactly.
If you make it do like the chest burster thing.
Yeah. It's just like,
But instead of the chestburster alien, it's that guy on the Hawaiian Punch logo
Oh, like with the horns?
and the surfboard.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say the Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. That's better actually.
no, it's the other guy, and he says, "Fuck yeah."
Fuck yeah.
'Cause he's more hardcore.
He surfs.
Someone can tell you the name of somebody and you can describe with great accuracy what shoes they're wearing.
That's such a good Phaleon suggestion. I
Damn.
love it.
Homie's got the Timbs.
Matt,
You know exactly how old plants are.
oh, okay.
I was going to say people, but then I was like, no, that would kind of be useful.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, that could be. Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, no plants.
Okay, all right, here goes the roll. 1, remove nail varnish. Ding, ding, ding. With a touch.
Hell yeah.
No, the
Nice.
least useful. All of the others had really good, cool stuff.
Everyone lists extremely useful powers.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so sorry.
No, that's great.
He's going to have to leave like an SOS in someone's nail varnish and hope that people see like their hand go past. We'll be like, does that say please help from Plunger?
You guys all exchanged Echo information and plan on meeting up shortly before the party because the others have to go away. And you all kind of have like scattered leaving times from the studio as well because like depending on how well you did, they did certain like promo shots or commercial type stuff, you know, like interviews, all that type of stuff.
I would like it noted that I do not give my number to Plunger. Everyone else,
Oh.
but not Plunger.
Yeah. And anytime somebody tries to give their Echo information to Plunger, he like pulls out a rock and everybody can tell like it's just a rock. He doesn't have an Echo stone. And then he makes like a ding sound, like ding. Oh yeah, I got it. Thanks. I'll hit you up later.
Oh, that's so sad.
And then it weirdly starts to ring for some
Yes.
reason.
Yes.
He's like, oh shit.
Wait, if Plunger's from the Loot Realm, can it be like an old abandoned Tamagotchi or something that somehow
Oh my
still
gosh,
has
that's what
battery
it
life?
is. Yep, exactly.
It's like the battery is like on the very brink of death, so it just kind of like the screen will like fade out a little bit and it'll turn off sometimes and then randomly boot back up. And you're like, I got
Yeah.
an echo message. Must be my friends.
It'll go like into sleep mode almost. And then like when I touch a button too, it like, or something just shakes just right. It's like, oh, wake up. And then it's like,
Exactly like that.
yeah.
That is the sound. You have to make that into a sound bit and insert it
Oh, easy.
anytime you get echo notifications. Thank you.
Perfect.
Got a message from my friend. Oh, they need feeding again.
Damn, this Thomas Gotchi is real hungry.
He just keeps pooping everywhere.
Next day, it's getting kind of later in the day. You agreed to meet up at a location kind of close to the event center, and you all do, including Plunger. You know, that's thankful you guys said that beforehand. So you guys meet up there. A cafe. You guys meet up at a cafe. You're just like sitting there drinking a little coffee, drinks, or tea, or whatever you want. But that's not important. Let's not get focused on that. But here you guys all come together to plan. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm here to party. Let's get to this party, right? Phaleon, am I coming? We're here. You said you'd decide today who gets to go in with you?
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about it, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. But like you, me, team plunge, Leon.
I think your team name is Failure.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. That won't work. So, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts?
Well, I reckon you definitely need a Britstone to come with you. We're the only ones that know how New Albion society works.
He makes a great point. I mean, obviously Lucinda is the best pick.
Do I have to bring 5?
I mean, I guess you don't have to. Just seems weird not to, I think. I don't know.
I mean, it'd be kind of fun to go.
Yeah, like the rest of us will have to sneak in some other way. I don't know if you can help us out while you're in there or whatever, but we got to figure something out. It is a big celebration that Randall Ferry 4 puts on every year after Dungeon Drag Race. It's very drag themed. So like people come and they wear very lavish clothing. Some come in drag, some just come wearing like really nice outfits.
Have we heard the name Randall Ferry 4 before?
Yeah, we've definitely heard of him.
Who is he?
He's one of Father's associates.
Oh, right. One of them. Okay, cool. In fact, that just reinforces why you need at least one Britstone on the team, Phaleon.
Okay, I'll think about it.
I mean, technically, she doesn't need the in with this Randall person. She's already got her tickets and her extras. It's just a matter of who she wants to bring at this point.
Oh, why are we going to this? I just came because Deimos asked me to be here, and then you guys are here. Like, are you just going to party? Are we just going to party? Is that the plan?
I think Deimos, Sailor, and Lucinda all share a look.
Yes.
All right, I dig it. I love to party.
But then Deimos looks at Mercurius and just like shakes his head and silently mouths the word no.
I like beer.
There will be beer. There will be fun outfits. Music, I presume. What's not to?
Yeah, awesome. All right. What about you four? The friend info group. What are you doing there?
Vacation?
Oh, yeah. Okay, checks out. Cool. All right. Well, I guess I got all the info I need.
Hey, Plunger, I'm not feeling very well. Fetch me a coconut.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay. My best bud, Tarquin. You got it. I'm not even going to ask you any questions. I'm just going to go. And he scampers off.
He doesn't even realize he doesn't know what a coconut is. He's just like, yeah.
Okay.
From the one coconut tree.
So the second that the door shuts behind Plunger, Deimos turns. Like there's a whirring sound as his head just whips back to Mercurius. We're going to the party. There's something very important inside that we need to steal. We're thieving things, and it's very important. So we have to get.
Oh my God, Deimos!
It's the truth. I'm not going to lie to him.
Can't deceive that face. Look at that charming face.
It's not. I'm fine. It was just you told him so fast. You spilled the beans so fast.
He's my brother. Of course I'll be. Of course I'll be. The beans are everywhere. They've been inside me, ready to burst. Listen.
Full of beans.
While the beans are being spilled, yes, we're trying to retrieve an item. There is something quite dangerous that this Fairy 4 fella, oh, that's a tongue twister, has going on. We don't know all the details. All we know is there is something residing inside this party at this time, which we are in need of retrieving.
Is it something to do with the cult?
Yeah, because you spilled beans, so here's my beans. We got...
Oh, here are your beans. What's your beans?
There's so many beans.
Let me show you my beans.
One went in my mouth.
Tarquin, please.
We're chugging beans over here.
We got old gods and new gods and cults and things, and we're trying to stop the new gods.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ethereal, heavenly civil war. Why are you involved with this?
You know, it all started back when I was in Geohold trying to find a skag.
That is very interesting. I'm going to stop you right there. So, are you also retrieving an item right now then? You seem to light up when I said there was something dangerous we needed to acquire.
Yeah, well, I wonder if it has something to do with these cults going on. It sounds like it's a pretty spooky, powerful item that you've got to retrieve.
But what is it?
Oh, us.
Yes, you haven't spilled your beans all the way. There's cults, there's gods, old and new. What is your purpose for being here, though? Is there someone you're meeting related to these things? Can anyone enlighten me?
What is your beans?
We just know a lot of cult members are going to be at this party, and we need to infiltrate.
I see.
But we don't know anything about, like, an artifact or something.
Oh, cool. Neither do we.
So are you going to go in and mingle and just hope that someone tries to like either recruit you to a cult or take you for a sacrifice.
Yeah, and here's a question as well, because I wouldn't put it past Tarquin at least to accidentally be admitted into a cult hierarchy. However,
Accidentally? What?
Accident, things happen. Now, are you going in hopes of someone specific being there or finding information? Is there something that you're worried will happen at this event?
Right, Deimos, you've met us before, right? We don't know fucking anything. We just got told to go to this party.
Okay, perfect. So, in that case, here's my suggestion, and obviously all of this boils down to what Phaleon decides to do. We, the three of us, have something we need to acquire, and the four of you have probably something you need to do inside those walls. Now, those of us who are skilled enough to find a way in perhaps could sit out the ticketed entry, and perhaps Phaleon could invite a few of all of us to go in through the main entrance. We can rendezvous inside. That's my suggestion. All of us, I believe, can find a way into this party, and all of us can achieve what we're going in for. Perhaps Mercurius, I don't know, maybe you could join up with me and help me out a little bit. It'd be nice to have some quality time, but that's beside the point. Oh, what do we say about that? Phaleon, do you have any I don't know if there's anything specific you're going for. Perhaps you're just going to have a good time. I don't want to step on any toes or steer you in any specific direction.
I do have some questions.
Okay.
First of all, is this item that you guys are trying to get happen to be a gem that you're going to try and later kill me with?
No, it's not. Actually, I made sure to ask that question beforehand this time. I asked if any bullets were going to be made from the item, and they said no, so we're good.
Who said no?
My conscience.
My conscience.
All of your conscience collectively said no?
Yeah. Yes.
Sailor Trip as well, who is related to mayoral duties and political stuff, so she is very honest.
Politician wouldn't lie.
No bad news here.
I'm gonna need more details.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll come clean here.
And Deimos slams his hand on the table. On top of his hand, there is a tattooed insignia.
We made a friendship pact, and there's some other people in our friendship pact, and they're trying to help save the world. They're very nice people, but they're also severely introverted, and that makes it difficult because the three of us are not. We like to have fun, but they sent us out to the party because they're introverts and they can't handle the party, so we're going to the party for them on their behalf because we're good friends, and we're trying to help them. We're going to retrieve this item, bring it back to them. Again, introverts, they don't like people knowing who they are.
What does the tattoo look like?
On the back of Deimos's hand, and if you were to look at Sailor and Lucinda's hands, you would see matching tattoos. It's a glowing green triangle tattoo, but on the point of each one is a symbol that represents each of them. So like Sailor has cat heads, Deimos has a flower, but the center of it is like a gear, a cog. And then Lucinda has what kind of looks like her Britstone blade.
Side huddle, friend and foe. Didn't the Siren Mares have circle tattoos on them? The disciples?
Yeah. I don't feel good about this.
We can hear you, but I promise we're doing good.
Also, the only siren I've ever met in my life is Phaleon, so I'm...
That's not even true. Moving on.
So fast. First of all, bitch.
But these were just disciples, weren't they? They weren't... Did they want to be sirens and just weren't good enough? I can't remember. What were the names of any of these people that you met, these introverts?
Are we allowed to... I need to Deimos and listen to that. Are we allowed to talk about these people?
They're just our friends. I don't see why not. There's Jerry Springler and... what was the other... I don't remember the last names. And also Todd and Bartholomew.
Okay.
Well, none of those sound like siren disciples.
No.
Sailor off to the side. Whew.
They don't really sound like real names, though. I mean, Todd. Come on. Who the fuck's called Todd?
Never met a Todd in my life.
Hey, Todd is okay. He was texting.
All names are made up.
That is true.
That's
Whoa.
true.
In words, man, we made them up.
Okay, I'm still in the side huddle, so I've got a bad feeling about this tattoo.
Yeah. Do I have to take one of them?
maybe we should take some of them to keep an eye on them.
Listen, I don't need to go in with you guys. I can find my own way in. It would just be nice if we could hang out and go in together.
Oh my god, someone clearly doesn't understand side huddle.
I can hear you.
We've side huddled, but we've not moved.
Yeah, we're all still sitting at the same table. They're just like leaning in a little closer.
Deimos is literally smack dab in between like Mercurius and Phaleon.
Yeah.
They're just like leaning across.
There's like little like blink, blink, blink noises as he's just like smiling innocently, watching the conversation.
Okay, at the end of the day, the decision is Phaleon's. It's up to you.
Okay, wait. So if I take 5, then there would only be 3 in the other group?
One of those +5s we assumed would be for Pigeon.
Essentially, you get a +4 because there's Pigeon. Unless you want to send Pigeon with the other group. I mean, that'd be weird, but you could do it.
Yeah, but like, no offense, Pigeon doesn't count as a person.
Then I'm missing somebody. I have Tarquin, Deimos, Mercurius, Plunger, Good Boy, Sailor, and Lucinda. Who am I missing?
You didn't count yourself, Kimmy.
Oh, but I thought it was me plus
because it's
5.
a plus, yeah.
Oh shit, you're
So it's
right.
a
Okay.
plus-
+4 total, including Pigeon. The Pigeon thing is what's throwing me off, I
Yeah,
think.
sorry.
So, no, it's okay. It's funny. So
No, it's okay. It made everything really convoluted, but the bit was good, Nick. I promise.
it was good.
Sorry.
Still going to end up on the cutting room floor.
Playing a TTRPG, you think any of us know how to do addition?
Yeah, man.
God damn.
Okay, so yeah, you get to take 3 people with you, and the other 4 have to sneak in.
Although, once the 4 are inside the party, they could just, open the fire exit or whatever and let the others in themselves, couldn't they?
Plunger comes scampering back in, and he's holding chocolate-covered nuts. Coconuts?
He's not wrong.
True. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so I assume you guys talked about absolutely nothing in my absence, but we doing this party thing? Oh, that's so crazy that you guys know each other, by the way. That's so cool. We couldn't really talk about it during the drag race, but
Yeah, what are the odds?
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yes. So, Plunger, are you ready to party?
I'm so ready to party. Ho, yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's do this. Phaleon, who you picking?
I have no idea. There's no good combination.
Whoa.
Whoever you pick, could I just formally request that you don't separate Mercurius and I?
Yeah, I want to go with my buddy.
You do?
Yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Listen, even if you don't select Mercurius and I, we are quite good at slipping jimmies, if you will. We can find a way in.
Slipping jimmies.
Yeah, I've slipped so many jimmies.
I promise I will keep him safe.
I don't know about this. Seems so bad. Okay. I'm going to take Pigeon, of course. Oh, gosh. Part of me wants to take Plunger because he'll be like a distraction at the party. But then at the same time, like, I don't want to be associated with Plunger.
That is
That's fair.
Okay. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do Pigeon, Tarquin, Deimos, and Mercurius.
I immediately rip off my armor to reveal a full dinner jacket tuxedo situation underneath.
Yeah, dude.
Deimos gets excited, jumps up. Yes, I'm part of the blue team. High five, brother. Come on, Mercurius, up top.
I got you up top.
And then Deimos is going to calm down and sit down and look a little remorseful and look over at Phaleon. I apologize. That wasn't very my manners. I got carried away. I'm just very excited to see Mercurius again. Thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
Mid-episode break, so we'll shout out to Nerdvana Games for making Bunkers and Badasses. We love it and highly recommend checking it out at nerdvanagames.com. Thanks, Kyle, for some of the music this episode, including our theme song, Vault Hunter, which you can listen to the full song on YouTube or SoundCloud at Mecha Mac Music. I did the intro song this time as Plunger. I'm not nearly as good at guitar as Kyle, but it sure was fun to do, and I hope it was fun for you all. Thanks to our sponsor, Zencastr. It's how we record our audio with all of us scattered throughout the world. It does an excellent job and has some helpful tools like removing silences and filler words. They can also host your podcast, distributing it to all the podcatchers and giving you those sweet analytics. If you sign up using the link in our episode description, we'll get a little something for it. If you're craving more Bunkers and Badasses content, then might I recommend Void Gear Vanitas on YouTube. They've been doing a storytelling of their Bunkers and Badasses sessions. There's 4 episodes out right now, and they're each about 10 to 15 minutes long. It's very well edited. It's very well told. It's really cool. It's really cool what they did, playing the sessions and then writing it in story form. It's called The Fall of Pandora, and there's a playlist there so that you can just click on that and listen to all of it grouped together. So again, check it out on YouTube, Void Gear Vanitas. I hope you enjoy it. We recorded listener questions a while ago, so let's give one a listen now and then back to the show. VoidShift_C asks, does Amir own the rights for the name of Friend and Foe Adventure Co., or is that his mercenary company name or the name of the party? And then part 2 is, if the party doesn't have a team name, what do you think they would pick? So Friend and Foe Adventure Co. is a joint business adventure company with Randy and Amir. So they own that name. But as far as like legality of it goes, is like within GeoHold they have that name, but outside of GeoHold, if people were using that name, there would be no like legal recourse they could take, because there's not that kind of law other than just like sending vault hunters out to murder them. Yeah, exactly. Like so technically there could be like a mirror. I was trying, that's like a a reflected image of you guys all, or an imposter Friend and Foe Adventure Co. group that you guys could go up against one day. Who knows? That's a fun idea.
There's Amir's Friend and Foe and a mirror.
Yeah.
Friend and Foe.
A mirrors. If it wasn't Friend and Foe Adventure Co., if you guys just had to make your own name based on you guys, if you guys went off, you were like, you know what, we're done with Friend and Foe, we're making our own party and we'll have blackjack and hookers, what would your guys' name be?
Enemy and ally quest compadres.
Tarquin and those other guys.
Sounds right.
The Band of the Britstone.
Band of Britstones.
Pigeon.
Just Pigeon.
Just Pigeon. I was going to try and come up with something for like, yeah, Pigeon runs this show, but I just came up with Pigeon. So
what's
Pigeon's Pit Crew?
Do you guys know the movie 3 Men and a Little Lady?
No.
Oh.
Is that the name?
that's the name. It's got Billy Crystal in it.
Well, there's some names. Do the other 2 have any names they want to throw out?
No, I don't know.
They could just all become Good Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Isn't that the name of your like orphans that you teach to steal?
Yep. Good Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah. Phalion's Burnouts. I was trying to think of something with like Burnt Village, but for Phalion, that was a low blow.
Well, it's got to have like a lot of alliteration if it's going to be. It's got to be like Phalion's Fabulous 5.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sometimes 6 or 7 or 8 if you count Good Boys Buzz Axe, or Frogs. Could be up to 9.
Phalion's Fabulous 15 or so.
Approximately,
yeah.
Give or take. Yeah, I think unless somebody has anything else, I think that's good. What kind of team name would you name our team? Answer us on the Discord or on social medias. Tag us. You guys start leaving. Everybody gets all dressed up. But you guys do have your Echo Stone. So if you want, you're walking to the party and everybody can be communicating.
Hey, Deimos.
Yes.
So we talked in my nightmare world about what happened.
You have a nightmare world?
Yeah, I have a nightmare world. It's terrible. I hated it.
That's bodacious and awful. I'm sorry.
I don't want it. But anyway, how did you guys get off of the island when the Salamancas, you were holding them off? You did that heroic last stand, which is like pretty heroic and stuff.
Oh, yes. When we forgot to exchange numbers, and then you ran off, and then I thought I'd never see you again. And that I might die.
That.
Yes. When your friend was in peril, correct?
Yeah, and I just left.
Yes. Yeah, correct. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we actually are very, very strong. I don't know why you would have underestimated me, but We held our ground, but they kept calling for reinforcements, and it was looking a little dire. That's actually where we met our friends.
Oh, your introvert friend.
Our introvert friends, Todd and the rest, and they rescued us. It was an incredible moment, and that's part of why we're so fond of them and want to help them so badly. They helped us when things were beginning to look not so great.
I'm sort of listening in. I was like, okay, so they want you to help them in return for them helping you in that battle. You didn't sign anything or like make any official deals, did you?
Hello, Tarquin. It's hello. Thank you for jumping into this conversation. A, no, we didn't sign anything. B, bye now.
It turns back to the Mercurius.
B is for bye-bye.
I would say this like Tarquin and Phaleon have their echo stones open, so like everybody can hear this conversation and participate in it, by the way. So like if Sailor or Lucinda want to jump in, or Good Boy or Tarquin, like anybody can jump in.
We didn't sign anything. And that's all you know.
Yeah, yes, that's what I said. We didn't sign anything.
Yeah.
We didn't sign anything.
No lies detected.
You guys are saying that really funny, though, and it makes me nervous.
Oh, that's just... no, that's just how Sailor talks. She's a politician. But yes, so that's how we met our friends. They did rescue us. I do hate to admit it, but if they hadn't saved us, we might not be standing here today. So, we have a lot to thank them for.
Yeah.
Which is why we're so willing right now to help out in their good cause, their fight for what's right, and take this evil artifact and probably destroy it. Not sure what we're going to do with it yet. Probably destroy it. If it can be destroyed. We'll see.
And did they force you to join their little club and get their tattoo, or did you do that just of your own hijinks?
They did save their lives, which is a pretty friendly thing to do.
I told you there are friends. Friends don't force you to do things. Not that you would know, Tarquin. Do you have any friends? Oh my lord, that was so mean. I'm so sorry.
Why are you being such a Lucinda?
I don't know.
You have been spending too much time with my sister.
I think in her absence, her spirit is possessing me to say that I am so sorry. I don't know what's come over me. Oh, Lord.
I think this is Nightmare World, Deimos. This is...
I think Deimos is a little overstimulated and doesn't quite know how to react.
I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous right now. My emotional support friends aren't here.
Oh my god, it's been a while, but I poke Deimos to see if he may.
His midriff just opens up. It's a jaw, and he just chomps you in half. And then Mercurius has more PTSD because he's like, oh god, not again!
Yeah.
I was going to say, I poke him with the robot arm.
Turns out he's made of pasta.
Oh no!
God damn it. That was the funniest possible thing you could have said right there. Holy shit.
Okay. As you poke him, he blinks and then looks at Mercurius.
Is that his way of... Is it a forgivement gesture? Is this establishing friendship? What's that? What is this? What's he doing?
I'm going to say yeah. He's flirting.
He's flirting? Oh my lord, Tarquin, I didn't take you for the type.
You can take me for any type, baby.
Mercurius, I'm scared. What is he doing?
I'm sorry.
Oh lord. You just allow him to act like this? No wonder Phaleon has her issues.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that your new friends showed up to rescue you. That's a really, really cool and friendly thing to do, and I'm glad that you have friends that would do that for you.
Yes, Mercurius, with all of my heart, I do. I want you to meet them soon. Would you be willing to? All of you. I think it would be a great idea for us all to meet. We can have brunch, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm down. I like brunch.
No. This seems like a trap. I don't think we need to meet these other people.
They're fine.
I think it could only benefit us to know who we're dealing with.
They're trying to steal something, an object, from the cult people that you're trying to do something with.
Lucinda, you didn't even believe me about the cult. Don't start preaching the cult
I don't
now.
believe you about the cult, but, I've had this verified by other people since.
Multiple sources now.
All I'm saying is, track record wise, you guys, you were manipulated into shooting Phaleon by some new friend. And
that was one time. One time that happened.
Here you've got
One
some new friends that are trying to... are you...
I rue that statement. And to be fair,
Are we not allowed to make mistakes and grow from our mistakes?
I don't think you've grown from that mistake, though. I feel like my only apology has been from Lucinda.
Okay, is this what this is about? If that's what this is about, I'm sorry for that time we shot you.
Weak, too late.
Listen. Now, tensions are high, and I understand completely where you're coming from. I see how you could see this as a trap. That was jarring to hear it that way. I do simply want to state, whatever experience you were having in that moment on the island must have been absolutely insufferable. I don't know what you were all going through, each of you. From the outside looking in, it was quite terrible. I mean, the water sources had dried up, and there was just this absolute beam of fire and lightning and death that was just taking out the city, and people were being misplaced from their homes. And as far as anyone knew, it had killed all of you. We didn't know. I thought that Mercurius had perhaps perished in this ball of just destruction. When we shot you down, we didn't know you were anything more than, say, a cult leader or a disciple of some siren or something. All we knew is this thing was destructive and harming people actively and destroying that section of the planet, and it was just growing and growing. We meant no harm, and if we had known it was you, perhaps we would have found some other way. That's all I'll say on the matter. We never got to properly express that, so.
Yeah, what Deimos said.
I mean, I was in the hospital for like 2 episodes, so I don't remember any visits.
Yeah.
We sent flowers. Did you not get the flowers?
To be fair, we were willing to die for you in return, after which, if you will recall, I brewed up one of my potions to heal your wounds temporarily until the rest of you could get her to safety. And in the meantime, we held off the Salamancan army so you could make your escape. But truly, we thought we would perish in that battle, and I would have been willing to do so to atone for our mistake. So, yes.
Well, that's actually legit and a very good point.
Can I have a brief friend and foe group chat without the others?
You guys can do a secret chat, right? Because you do have like your echo stones in that group chat. So
Echo stones.
Yeah.
this is essentially like text that you guys have.
Yeah. Take your headphones off, because I have a theory, but if you hear the theory, I don't want it to change.
Okay.
I don't want it to change what you're going to do this episode, if that makes sense.
Should I take off my headphones too?
I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah, I'll take them off.
Okay.
All right, let's have it.
I reckon, whether they know it or not, I don't know, that tattoo is too similar to the Siren Disciple tattoos. If the Siren Disciples are getting them to steal some artifact, all I'm thinking is, disaster. If the Siren Disciples get control of these new gods from the cult, that's going to be 2 of our story arc massive main bad guys combining into one, and that's going to be bad news. That is all I'm
like
thinking.
Voltron.
Yeah. We've done a shit job of stopping the Disciples so far, but if they team up with the new gods, or if they get control of the new gods, or they merge with the new gods, or something, do you know what I mean? This is the ultimate, I've got a bad feeling about this moment.
Yeah, this is really bad. And I wish that the BM god didn't make me mix up the groups.
Oh, man.
I reckon when we're in whichever groups we're in, we either need to stop them from achieving their steely mission unless we definitely know that it's not what I just said it is, or I don't know, we just need to be careful, guys, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. What if it's like a vault?
It could be.
Oh, well, then that would just be Nathan Drake Wilson.
Yeah.
Is he working with them to collect all the vault keys?
I don't know. I think that's a separate thing. Who was it that manipulated them into shooting you? Was it one of the Siren Disciples, or was it someone else? I can't remember.
I can't remember who it was either.
I think they ever said.
Okay, right. I reckon that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say alarm bells are ringing. This is suspicious.
Yeah, it is. We will have to be on our best guard.
Yeah. Okay. Should we give the thumbs up?
We've been invited back to the fold.
Ah.
Ready? Yeah, but just while we were walking along, we were just sort of like texting.
There's just like this 20-minute silent period.
Texting, doing a little giggle as we read a reply, and then looking at the others going, what? Nothing.
Sailor, not used to feeling so insecure.
And then just to confirm, people walking in through front door, the plus ones, Phaleon, Deimos, Mercurius, Tarquin.
Yes.
The sneaky folks who are going to find some way to sneak in, Plunger, Good Boy, Sailor, Lucinda.
Yes.
Am I doing that right? Okay, cool.
I will bet good money that 50% of us won't get in.
I will 100% nat 1 my ticket check.
Oh no! Oh,
Even with the legitimate ticket.
yeah.
Is there a doorman?
So we'll start with the front door folk.
Can I roll a sneak check to try and peek over Mercurious's Echo Stone?
Oh, yeah,
That's
you can.
sneaky.
Well, actually, so when we say text, it's actually it's like an augmented reality for them. So you wouldn't be able to see the
wouldn't be able to
text.
see it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's fair. Which sucks because I rolled a 19. Whatever. Whatever. Too little, too late, I guess. All right.
Hey, keep that 19. That was a legitimate roll.
I'm saving that for whatever my next roll is.
You see like a list of his contacts. Who the hell is Rebecca?
Yeah, who's Pancake's your favorite contact?
Pancake doesn't have an Echo Stone.
What's the lock screen picture?
Oh, we already know.
He's got Pancake as his wallpaper.
Oh my god. All right, so we arrived to the party.
Yes.
Wait. Am I talking to the person at the door?
Well, not yet, but you can.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah.
But before all of this happens, right? Weapons. Phaleon would know. Her invitation and everything says like weapons aren't allowed. No weapons allowed.
I'm gonna keep my fan with me because it's a fan. Shh. Who else has a fan? Mercurius, you have a fan, don't you?
I got a fan. I got a fire fan.
Kimmy, you have a fan.
I have a fan, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they collecting weapons at the door?
Yeah, you can see there's guards at the door. There's like weapon detectors. They're just these like pillars, and they can detect all sorts of things. Like you see people like have letter openers that they have to hand over, or guns and all that type of stuff.
I imagine we do a sort of, Keira Knightley in Pirates 3, where there's just weapons people there everywhere.
Yes.
So as far as that goes, what do you want to do with your weapons?
Can I have retroactively given Babs and Claudette to Lucinda before we went in?
Oh my god, you're giving them to me?
I'm like, if you break them...
We're like the people who hold your purse while you go ride the roller coaster.
I had mine. I'm like, right, Lucinda, I know exactly how many bullets I've got. Don't go stealing them now.
So yeah, are we taking all your guys' weapons?
I suppose that would be prudent.
Any weapons that are handed to Sailor will find a tree and dump them behind the nearest tree.
Damn.
Okay, well, we do take the weapons. Yes.
Yes.
And then Sailor dumps hers behind the tree, and I'm like, okay. And I throw the weapons I had with them and my weapons as well.
I was trying to say that I gave mine to Good Boy because I guess I trust him.
Oh yeah, out of everybody there.
Out of everyone there.
That's fair.
I put them in my cargo pants.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Front or back?
Oh, the callback.
I'm just after an episode title. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, cool. We enter the building. Front or back?
Ay.
It's over.
Both at the same time.
Oh.
I'll send you guys a map.
The
Oh my
map.
god, we get a map.
Bam. Emailed to all of you.
Here's the map.
The ball is being held in an event center in the northernmost section of the Gold District. There's these large set of stairs that lead up to this lavish building. The building has wide alleyways on the left side so that like vehicles could go through, and on the right side, it's a little bit of a more narrow alleyway. Behind the event center, there's a loading dock, and then a few hundred squares behind the loading dock, there's the Richard River. The entrance is bustling, fancy folks dressed in lavish outfits talking to Echo reporters. Above the front doors is a white banner with "Dress to Kill" written in a stylish graffiti. Red, there's like blood splatter. There's 2 sets of doors. On each side of the doors are large bouquets of flowers. They're like blue, purples, and reds. A security team dressed in light gray suits with blood-like red splashes stand in front, and they're checking people for weapons and security risks, as well as there's those pillars that detect weapons. So the 4 of you, Phaleon, Pigeon, Tarquin, Deimos, Mercurius, you all are going up, and as soon as Phaleon shows up, Echo reporters are in her face. They're saying, "Did you make this outfit yourself? Who are you wearing? Are you single? What will you do next now that you've won Dungeon Drag Queen? Where did you get your nails done?"
I'm going to ignore the questions and go straight to the person checking the +1s.
I think the other three of us are acting like her bodyguards. She said no questions. Back it off. We need 3 feet of space minimum. We're like pretending we have earpieces in, and it's like...
Willis B has no comment at this time.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So you guys get up there. They're going to check for weapons. They scan your invitation. They see that you have the plus.
But I want to explain my +1s.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like, I brought Pigeon. He's my first +1, and then Tarquin and Mercurius. And then, you know, like how your mom makes you bring like your younger sibling? Like, that's kind of the situation we're in with this Deimos character. So, like, if there's not room in the party, like, we totally understand.
Oh, no. This party is to celebrate you. You get to the place. It's not a problem at all. We'll kick somebody out. We'll murder somebody if we have to get your pluses in there.
Are you sure? Like,
yeah, it's no problem. Do you want us to execute somebody? I mean, there's plenty of room, but we can execute somebody if you'd like.
I just like take a quick look at Deimos and contemplate the question. Like, I guess we're fine. Thank you.
No problem. Enjoy the ball. Nobody except for Tarquin is trying to sneak a weapon in, right?
Actually, Deimos is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could remove these, officer, but these weapons don't come off." And he flexes his robotic arms.
Well, that's not a problem. That's fine.
Right, Mercurius? Right? Mercurius,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Show him yours.
Hell
He's
yeah,
like
bro.
elbowing you.
Wait, I want to hit him with the, "You wouldn't part an old man from his walking stick, would you?"
Told you to take the staff.
You guys did get your charms, so if you wanted to use them, you can, so that you look like you have fleshy bits.
Oh, yes. Totally activated those on the way over.
Yeah, we're flesh. We got, like, blood.
Yeah, I was going to ask, am I going to be discriminated against? Is there going to be robot hate crimes in here?
That's a good question for Tarquin and Lucinda. I imagine robots are still, like, a part of society there, and, like, for the most part, they're pretty autonomous. They're pretty, like, independent in the other regions, but do you think that's kind of the same there?
Maybe not in gold.
Well, no,
That'd be a great band name. Robot Hate Crimes.
I think they don't have a problem with robots themselves, but I think it is the sullying of the human form with robot additions that they don't like.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, excellent. Good to know.
Like, you're fine, just don't mix with us.
Eesh.
So, like, segregation, like people and robot segregation.
Oh, God.
Good heavens.
So they are checking you each. As you guys go in, why don't you tell us what you're wearing type of thing? Because it is a big lavish party. Like, are you dressed in drag? Are you dressed in a fancy outfit?
I guess I'm wearing the last runway
nice.
look.
Yeah, your final runway look, the bullets and the dress to kill. Yeah, they're very excited about that. They're like, this is the outfit? Oh man, this is stunning. You know, they let you in. Mercurius, what are you wearing?
I'm thinking just tux. Just tuxing it.
Oh, nice. Classy tuxedo looking thing. Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Very distinguished. Is it like a black tux? Like very classic bow tie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, black classic bow tie. Like very James Bond.
What's it called? Oh my God. Cumberbatch? Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah. Bendy fries, crinkle fries. Cummerbund. Yeah, cummerbund. Sure. I forgot what a cummerbund was.
He does what in his bund?
Yeah, not on the first date anyway. Jeez.
Front or back, though?
Deimos, what are you wearing?
Deimos is wearing a suit that's just slightly too big for him. It looks a little square, but, you know, that's all right. It's what he could find in the meantime. However, he is also donning a necktie that has Mercurius's face printed all over it, and that's it. Oh, and a top hat. He's got a top hat on. Classy.
Oh, very fancy.
Nice.
Very classy. All right, and then Tarquin.
Same, like, proper suit, but it's going to be in Tarquin's colours, so slate grey suit with blue shirt and, a red little pocket square.
As you go by, they do find the fan, and they're like, sir, we can't have you taking weapons in there.
It's not a weapon, it's a fan. It's so terribly hot here, you see. New Albion summer, what? Where do you summer, incidentally?
Look at this thing. This thing looks sharp.
Oh, thanks. I just had it fitted.
No, the fan. This looks like it could kill.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm not going to cause a ruckus at the entrance hall to the party. I mean, you can take it if you really want to be that petty. And then I look at what rank is he? What rank is this dude?
Silver.
I look at him and just be like, with an expression that says, exactly what I'd expect from a silver.
Ooh, okay, all right. Go ahead and roll, and you get a +2.
On talk, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's only a 7.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but this is just the policy. So he confiscates your fan and says, you can get it back.
Wait, for flavor, I would like to be like, look, it's perfectly safe. Unfold mine and burn my eyebrows off.
Like, oh, yeah, we're going to have to take that too. How'd you get that past?
Bro, you had the bonus charm points and everything.
It's so funny this way, though.
Yeah, so they confiscate both those, and they give you these little stones, and they've got like a symbol on them. And when you leave, you just like crush it in your hand, and it'll teleport to you. But it won't work inside the building. So it's like a little magic coat check type thing, weapon check, you know? Blah, blah.
Nice. Does Tarquin try and fan himself with his stone? He's like, this is not a replacement.
I just swallow it out of spite.
Ooh.
Thanks.
All right, so now you all are in there. You go through those doors, and it's like an entrance, like a big entrance. You can see doors further down that lead into the actual ballroom. There's like a coat check if you need the coat check, and then there's like more guards. And you see like people right before they get to entering the ballroom, they have like they wait in a line, and somebody announces them as they go out. But right there, we'll stop and we'll go to the other group. And the other group, all right, well, here we are. What are we going to do?
I had pitched a ladder theory earlier. If we can get our hands on a ladder, I think we can just carry it in. Who's going to stop someone with a ladder?
This is a good theory. I've seen this done before on the TikToks.
On the what nows?
On the chonk chalks. Chunky chalks. I don't know.
Right, that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like this theory. Do we have a ladder?
I don't.
Well, that is stage 1. I reckon we could get a ladder.
Yeah, can we look around? Do you have a map of the grounds? Is there like a shed or like a groundskeeper's shed?
There is not, but there is in the back. There's like the loading dock. So there could be like equipment kind of around there.
Okay, I think we should check out the loading. Because if anything, even if we can't find a ladder, maybe we can pose as like loading dock workers.
Oh, that's a good point. I've got a loading dock body is what they say.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a good plan.
Do we want to go left side or right side up the like alley towards the back of the building?
Choose the right, baby.
Let's go. It's a thin alley. There's like some dumpsters and stuff. There's, like this is the
your standard alley.
Yeah, standard alley, exactly. Yeah. You can see like windows on a second floor that are like really high up, and the building next to you is like not as tall, but there's windows on that side too. And then you keep going, and then you get to the back, and there is a truck, a steampunk style truck. Lucinda would be used to seeing this, but I think that both Sailor and Plunger mayhaps aren't super familiar with vehicles like this because they're used to more of like a classic, wagon and saurian or horse or whatever. There's the driver you can see who's sitting on the truck hood eating a sandwich and just looking out at the river. There's 2 guards by this garage style door, and then there's these workers that are going in and out transporting these large vases of flowers.
Okay. So if I look around this like loading dock area, are there like is everybody wearing uniforms to like show that they are like workers?
They just have a badge.
A badge. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What I propose is we just grab, because I assume they are unloading flowers from either like the truck or like somewhere nearby.
Yep, the truck.
What I propose, we just go grab some of those flowers, start heading in ourselves, and if someone stops us, oh my god, oh no, I lost my badge.
Okay, I like this idea. By the way, the doors do have those same type of pillars that detect weapons as well. Those are like on every entrance.
Well, that's great because we dumped all of our weapons behind a tree.
Yeah, you and I did. Did the others?
Oh,
Yeah, we already knew that we wouldn't get weapons in, so we wouldn't risk it. Somebody's had to like try and gently persuade Good Boy to put his buzz sword out. We're just gonna leave it here.
Cover it with some leaves.
Is he like prized the bow off his head and just put it on?
I have Phalion's weapons too in my pants. In my cargo pants.
Are you gonna ditch those? Are you gonna ditch Phalion's weapons too?
My pants?
I mean,
yeah.
The pants or the weapons. You don't have to do both.
Either one. I think you'll have a better time getting in if you keep the pants on.
Oh, I guess that's true. All right, fine. I'll just put the weapons.
They're just right here. I'm sure nobody will take them and they'll be fine. And if somebody else finds them, great. Maybe they need them more than we do, right? Like, leave it up to destiny.
I'm willing to bet money. We'll find weapons inside.
I mean, anything could be a weapon, right?
Yeah, they can't take these from me. And Sailor holds up her fist.
Right? Yeah. I mean, they could. They could technically cut those off.
Oh, I'll get past the detector, though.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay. So you guys go up to the truck? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I think the best approach here is act like we belong here, right? So, like, quick pep talk, everybody. You belong here. You work here. Don't let anybody stop you. Act like you are in a rush and you have to help finish setting up.
And complain a lot.
Oh my god, please can Good Boy just take that and run with it? Like, come on, this is your moment.
Do we stick as a group or are we like going one at a time?
Just following behind the swathe that Good Boy's gonna cut, surely.
I was gonna say follow your heart. Whatever feels natural, okay? So like I say we just start heading towards where all the stuff that's getting taken in is and then just grab it and go and see what happens.
By the way, everybody thought that maybe they had a chance of going into the party. So everybody's like dressed up. Like Plunger's wearing his kind of tattered trench coat. It looks really bad. Like if you've seen the Fallout TV series, it's like the ghouls trench coat, but it's been painted black. And you can even see like it's kind of crisp because it's been just spray painted black. And occasionally when he moves, like it cracks.
Crackles.
And you can see that like leather brown underneath occasionally. But that's his outfit.
Plunger is totally breaking my heart here. I can't cope.
He's very proud of it. He's very confident in it.
My gosh, I think we should adopt him.
Bring him along with us.
New mamas? Yes.
Sailor also wearing just a black tux.
I guess I'm wearing my very best cargo pants.
They have like a crease in them, in the front and the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a tie. Oh, wait, you know what I did? I took the bow off my head and stapled it to my chest.
Fancy.
Very fancy. So it's a tie-dye bow. Love it. Lucinda?
Yeah, tux as well. I think nice and elegant, but also something you can run in.
We're very no nonsense.
Lovely. Okay. Yeah, we go grab flowers.
Yes. Yeah.
Roll for hay fever.
So going up and grabbing them, I'm assuming we're probably timing it like after employees like walk with some vases in.
Yeah, because we got to give the appearance of like we belong here. We're going with the flow. We're just here to work, baby.
Okay, I'm going to suggest that Sailor times it. She goes first. Then we send Plunger and Good Boy, and Lucinda follows behind to like sandwich the liabilities in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Smart move.
I mean, sandwich the really great team members in the middle.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but we're relying on, you can girl boss your way through if anyone questions you. And then you just like wave behind, like, oh yeah, we're all together. Yeah.
Yeah. So I grab a vase and I start heading in.
Me too. Wait, did you say we were scattering it or going in group together?
We're gonna go one at a time. So Sailor will go first, then Plunger, then Good Boy, then Lucy.
Okay, perfect.
I was gonna say you and I can like co-carry a vase.
Oh, that would be great. That would be helpful.
Although you're a lot shorter than I am, so I guess I'm carrying it and you're holding on to it.
And you're there.
So Sailor, you grab the vase, you grab these flowers. They've got like orange flowers, some white flowers, black, all that. Those three. I could even tell you what they are if you're interested in what they are, but that's fine if not.
Mostly concerned about getting in the building.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You grab them, you start walking towards the dock. Roll me, let's see, what do you think? Like, because you're just walking right now with confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an interact check?
I rolled a 15.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So I'm going to give you a +3 to this next talk check because they stop you and say, hey, where's your badge?
Sailor like pats like she's looking for a lost wallet. Like, oh my god, oh no, it must have gotten caught in one of the other previous vases I have carried in.
Oh, you guys have been bringing in a lot of aces. That's really cool.
A lot of vases.
Just go ahead and give me a talk check. It's just a little performance.
Oh, 13.
13, and then you get a +3 to it. So
16, baby.
Because of your confidence in your approach.
Because I'm
right?
extremely confident.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense then. All right, go on in.
Yeah, let me go in. I'll go find my badge, and I can come back out and even show it to you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, you rolled good enough that I didn't need that, but if you want to, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, you're going to be coming back out anyways, and you probably want that badge.
Thanks, and Sailor just keeps walking.
Okay, bye.
Here's what I imagine for Plunger and Good Boy going together is that like Plunger goes and gets underneath the vase and like has it kind of above his head, and then like you can just be walking right behind me holding it as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Like above my head. So it's like stomach height for you, above my head for me. So we both are part of the team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Good Boy, while you're holding these flowers, like you get like a whiff of them and you feel like hope. You feel very hopeful and like a new person as you're holding them.
Ooh.
There's like an extra set of confidence as you're walking with them.
I feel very hopeful and like a new person.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I feel like a short person next to you. I hate being paired with you, but it's fine.
Well, let's roll our walk check. So interact. I got a 13.
I got a 7.
Oh,
You'll
no.
get a +2 because of like that feeling, which is still a 9. Not great, but mine was a 13. So maybe a little bit of a mix. We just cancel each other out there. So as we approach, right? Like
Keep stepping on the back of your shoes.
yeah, and I like kind of trip and like we stumble and you see like a little bit of gray dirt kind of like puff out of the vase a little bit as we stumble across.
Hey, boss. Working hard or hardly working? Hey, Maxie.
Oh boy, I don't even know which side of this. Pretty sure I would recognize both of you if you were coming in and out of here. I feel like you're trying to sneak into the party.
No.
You know what? Just off that note, roll a talk check. You get +2 as well because of that feeling of like rebirth and confidence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a 4.
Well, I don't know about this. You're a big guy and you are scary, but I am here to like guard this place, and like these detectives would just detect your whole body and be like, boop, 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 body alert, you know, but also like body alert. Yeah, but like I'm short, so I kind of counteract that. So really, like he seems scary, but he's not as scary as he seems, if you know what I mean.
And I'll roll a talk check with no bonuses other than my normal 16. -2. Okay, so 14, which is good. That would pass. But I would say that there's like a little bit of a conflict there. Like it would really help if you guys had your badges or something.
I see there's a kerfuffle. I see that somehow Plunger and Good Boy have taken the instruction of pick up a vase and walk in into the most complicated, convoluted way they possibly could. I'm going to pick up my vase and like march purposefully forward and just use like confidence and my girl bossing ability to just be like, excuse us, coming through, we need to get these inside.
With that, we'll just give you your girl boss bonus, right? Like, so if you want to just skip to the talk check, he'll see you coming, and before he can even speak, you said those things, right? So go ahead.
I rolled a 13.
That's enough for him to like kind of take back for a second, and he's like, oh well, I'm sorry, but these two, they don't come in yet, right?
They're hired help just for today. We had a lot of problems, a lot of people dropping out, and we're using them. We need to get them inside quickly.
Roll another talk. Yeah, girl boss talk check again.
23.
Yeah, all right, just go ahead and go in there. I'm sorry about any problems. Not losing this accent at all. Hey, man.
No, it's delightfully wandering around the globe.
They let Plunger and Good Boy and you all in. And you guys go in, and it's like a loading dock, and you can see people transporting some boxes, crates of stuff, and there's kind of like another set of doors that leads kind of to like a backstage staging area, and then you can see like a ramp that leads off to some stairs that go downward, and you can hear like the sounds of the party. So that is where we will leave it with you guys. All right, so you guys are in the entryway. You see a coat check to your right. In front of you, there's these large doors. There's a line, and you see people are like going up to the front, and then they get announced in. So they'll be like, Rich Richmond from the Capitol. And then they go in, right? They make their entrance. To your left, you can see some offices, like a supply closet or whatnot. Behind you, obviously, was the entrance that you just came through. There's a bunch of reporters and stuff, and you can see flashing lights from cameras and from echo cameras, whatever, magic and not magic. This country's more technologically advanced in a way, in a steampunky way. But then the four of you are there, and all of a sudden, your good old buddy Deimos, he starts to fritz out. His screen starts like wigging out, and it goes black.
Whoa. What the hell, buddy? Hello, Deimos? I'm knocking on his head. You there?
And it starts to power back on, and the LED lights that usually make up his face start to get brighter and brighter and increase in brightness until it's projecting a holographic skull.
A skull.
Shit.
A skull? That's good, right? That's probably fine. He's gonna be okay.
Hello? Is this thing... Oh! Who are you?
Your best buddy, your main guy. It's me, Mercurius.
Thanks so much for listening, badasses. If you enjoy the show, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or Podcast Addict, and we'll read it on air like so. I missed a review back in September on Podcast Addict, so I was really excited to see it the other day. Double Decker Taco, we miss you, says, absolutely wonderful podcast with great players and super fun GM. Just a constant amount of fun. Thank you so much, Double Decker Taco. We miss you. And might I say, what an amazing name. And great. Now I want Taco Bell. We've launched a merch store. It's ffadventureco.printify.me. Or you can go to our link tree in the episode description. A few listeners have sent us pics of them wearing the tie-dye skag t-shirt, a shirt with our logo on it, and even a nice looking sweater. There's a lot on there like mugs and stickers and lots of clothing items, and it's a fun way to support the show. So thanks everybody that's bought it, and to everybody else, go check it out. You can also support us via Patreon and become an ultimate badass. That'll get you access to exclusive episodes. Like last week, Honey Heist Part 5 came out, and it has to be one of the most unhinged things we've ever done. Ian Moss, lead designer of the game and plays Drake Wilson on our show, BMs for us an adventure from the book. It's spectacular. A warm welcome to our newest Ultimate Badass, VoidShift_C. Thanks so much for your support. You're amazing. We are so excited to have a new member. We hope you're enjoying the binge of all of that amazing content. To everybody who hasn't joined, even if you can't join at the paid level, there's a free level that still makes us feel good and has some benefits. Find the Patreon link in our episode description. We're on most of the socials at FF Adventure Co. You can hang out with us on Discord, talk about the episodes. There's episode chats on there. The invite link to our Discord, our social medias, and Patreon and store, and everything else is in our link tree in the episode description. You can check that out. I hope you enjoyed the end of that episode. A shout out to Jim Foronda, whose voice you heard at the end of today's episode, and fans of Battleborn may even hear some familiarities in it. Excited to have him in our new episode. Excited for y'all to hear that. With that, I'll say goodbye for now, and remember, the best way out is always through being a badass.
Vault Hunter, I'll watch your back if you watch mine, Vault Hunter. Those bandits better run and hide. You got your 20-sided die. You got a sparkle in your eye. You got your guns. Let's get some.
Let's
Welcome back.
Sorry.
You motherfucker.
Sake, Nick.
Ah.
Jesus.
Now I have to
Woof.
restart this.
Okay, go. I'm sorry. Bye.
Restart the whole episode.
God. Oh my God. I always do this.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on mute. Bye, guys.
Oh, that's going in at the end of the episode. Nail varnish, right, is like nail polish. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we call it nail varnish here?
We do
No.
not.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Do you guys call it nail polish there too? Do you call it both or just nail varnish?
Nail varnish.
Oh, interesting.
It's too close to Polish.
Look at these discoveries we make when playing together from different countries.
Candy floss, nail varnish. What's next?
I heard, what do you call roundabouts?
Roundabouts. And I hate them. Oh, I hate
Everyone
them.
over here is like, these stupid British roundabouts in my neighborhood. Why can't you just make an intersection?
I almost got hit the other day because someone didn't know how to use it.
Dude, every time.
Wait, now I'm starting to think you don't normally have roundabouts.
No.
We
no.
don't.
More
They're
confusing.
unusual to have
Yeah.
here.
They'll put
What's
them in
an
like neighborhoods, like just like this 4-way stop
You
or
know-
3-way stop, just anywhere where traffic intersects.
Oh,
But we'll always have some kind of stopping or light system.
You know what's a
Okay.
good roundabout?
Roundabout keeps traffic. What?
The song by the English progressive
gonna
rock
say
band.
that,
Yes,
dude. You
from their
took-
fourth studium
took-
album, Fragile, released in November 1971.
The fever is really showing, brother. It's really showing. You're doing great, though. Keep it up.
We out here.
We out here. Oh no, dude.
On the back of their hand, glows green a little bit. It's got 3 cat heads in one area, and then it's got, I can't remember what Lucinda's was. It has a head for each of them that represents them.
Oh, is it so like a cat head, a robot head, and then just the word biatch?
Oh my god. Oh.
Out of character, right? There was very vague talkings between you guys. I feel like Lucinda didn't really get an answer on why you guys were there. Do you guys want to share? Do you want to try and help each other out?
What do you mean? Lucinda got the clearest description of why we were going.
In your bathroom conversation?
Yes.
something about a cult that I didn't quite catch.
Yeah, and why do we not want to tell Plunger?
Because it's funny.
Just 'cause it's funny.
Yeah, it's just a bit. We can tell Plunger. As long as
I almost like not telling him too, because then it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Also, I just get the vibe that Plunger will like walk in there and just run his mouth. I feel like that's why Deimos hesitated. He was like, "I'll tell you later, Mercurius."
Okay.
Plunger's my big cheese, but he's my big cheese with a big mouth.
Big old cheese mouth.
Can you even have cheese?
I don't think Deimos would mind just like giving a vague description.
Kimmy texted me something and I have to read it. And I would say it, so I will say it, but I'm stealing Kimmy's joke, to be clear. Plunger has the same confidence as a grown woman drawing a pony that will look like a unicorn, or her own personal zoo, whatever, her whatever it's called.
It was her petting zoo.
Her petting zoo? Yeah. Which is a reference to Chimp Crazy, the Chimp Crazy documentary.
Oh my gosh, I've heard nothing but yucky things.
It is absolutely wild.
It's crazy.